The client actually referred to this as like the backbone of the house. We're down in the crawl space of one of our recently completed houses, and I'm just going to take a second and point out some of the key features down here and just kind of show you how we do a crawl space, how we keep it clean, climate controlled, that sort of thing. So I'll flip the camera around and give you a quick tour. First off, you'll notice that this is a big concrete pad right here. This concrete pad carries a lot of the load for the central staircase of the house. It transfers all the way up to the roof where the brick chimney is and whatnot. So we needed a good solid footing for this foundation. We've got some stairs right there. Those stairs come down from the hall closet to access down here. We've got some good lights, a light switch, and this is a good spot to store some extra materials. You see we have a little bit of paint, caulk, stain, a little bit of flooring and tile. And looking over this direction, we have the trunk line right here for the HVAC system, which that little cubby right over there, down in that cubby, that right there actually bumps up into the mechanical room on that side, and that's how we get our trunk lines down here. So there's a supply and there's a return for the main level, and the upstairs level is on a separate zone, so separate trunk lines. Right over here we've got some lines running out. This right here is the drain line. This is where all the solid waste runs through this. It runs down and out and into the septic system. You can see here this water line is insulated. And the reason it's insulated is because we have a hot water recirc loop. So the on-demand hot water heater runs every so often, recirculates the water, and keeps it nice and hot. So you turn on your faucet, and even if it's a long ways away from the hot water heater, you get hot water fairly immediate. Right next to that, we've got some more water lines ran. These are probably running out towards exterior spigots with some gas lines. We also like to do a climate-controlled crawl space, so the exterior walls are all insulated with spray foam. We've got vapor barrier on the floor, and I should point out here, this pipe is actually added for future radon mitigation, just in case there's ever a concern with radon or it tests high. A radon pump can be added, and the pipe is already in place, so there's minimal disturbance. And we also have another pipe right here. This is a pipe that goes from the crawl space all the way up to the attic, and that's in case there's ever any future add-ons for, let's say, like electrical. You want to run some more wires, that we've got this here for you can chase some wires super easily from crawl space to attic, from crawl space into mechanical room, that sort of thing. The client actually referred to this as like the backbone of the house. So you can see we've got this HVAC trunk line that runs almost the entire length of the crawl space. And we also have the water line. That's the supply line coming in from the well, runs the whole length. Also this bearing wall sitting on the footing. So very truly, this is like the backbone of this home. Some folks have asked why this ductwork and piping down here isn't sealed up as good as it could be. And the reasoning is that we're expecting a little bit of leakage from these ducts, and that just helps to keep this space down here climate controlled and heated, and also under positive pressure. So that's the reason why. Looking down here towards the end, this black line here is the water line that comes in from the well with a roll of blue tracer wire for future locating, and the conduit coming straight up here, that's where the wire runs all the way out, and the conduit follows the water line out to the well pump to power and service the well. We've got this section of bearing wall here transferring across with this 8-inch thick concrete footing to carry the loading. And on this end of the house, which is under the great room area, we were able to do that span without needing extra bearing there. Well, hope you enjoyed the quick tour of how we do a crawl space in our homes, and now I'm gonna shut the light off and climb out of here.